Okay, so we got some new functionality that'll be coming out pretty soon. It's been a while since the last video. I've been working on some other things. Hopefully someday they actually come out. But what we're going to go through today is like a new wrinkle to what you can do with the arpeggio function in the modifiers. So I'm just going to go into the chord progression, and it should pop open. And I'm just going to select a chord progression, get a short one. I'm just going to add it. So now I have my chord progression. Actually, I'm just going to make it 1 measure long per chord. So that's a new one. And let's see. So if I play this one now, it just plays each chord in succession. Cool. So now I'm going to get my modifier. I'm just going to create a new one. And this is going to be like arpegg, or arp1, just call it that. It's going to be split into 2 parts. So if there was a C major chord, which is what you see here, yeah, C major chord that you see. If I can zoom in, yeah, C major chord, so C5, E, and G would be split into 2 parts, which means it gets played or sounded twice, which is what you see here. And what I'm going to do is add arpeggio to the first half, so then it goes C, E, G, and then, yeah. What I have added is like custom division, so you can divide this in a custom way. So if I select 2, then it would just play the first 2 parts of the chord. So in this case, just C and G. If I do 12, then it'll go C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, G 12 times in whatever span of time that this is that you would apply it on. So if we just do 4, it'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the second one, I can do a completely different one. So arpeggio again, enabled. So the default is it just goes up the scale, or up all 3 notes without any sort of selection of anything. And then here I can do 5. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these would be, guess that would be, not even a triplet, it'd be like 5 over 4, I guess, in this relationship. And we could just go 8 instead. So that's what ARP1 does. And then we can go to our chord progression, which has these guys here. And I hit add. And by default, it just gets the last one that I have selected. So I'll make it so you can actually select different ones on the chord progression page, so you don't have to flop back and forth. But for now, that's what it looks like. And then when I hit play, so that should be pretty interesting. Then I'm just going to output this thing and say arpegg is going to be the name of this thing. So I export it, and then the arpeggio comes out here. I can show this here. And then I can take it into Serato Studio. I'll just use this one today. I'll make a new project. Don't care about the old stuff. Let me check. Okay, so we're going to lose the 9th one because Serato only takes in like 8 measures at a time, which is fine since it's just a demonstration. Go over. Add an instrument. And then I can take arpeggio, drop that in there, and then now we have our notes. Then I will put, let me see, instruments, piano, acoustic piano, and then I can just play it. yeah, so that's a new feature that will be going into Composer Companions shortly. And that's it. Bye.